Good evening, all. Hope we're doing well this evening. Oh my god, it's finally Friday. Yes. I thought it was like Friday halfway through the week. And then I realized there were like 3 days left. Oh no, it's been one of those. Like, usually I'm actually pretty okay with getting through the week, and then I feel tired on the Friday, but for some, like, this week was really busy and just a lot happening, so yeah, I was like done by Tuesday. Dude, fuck you, I have work tomorrow? Yeah, but that sounds like a you problem. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Biz. It's okay. Just try and get through it. Try and get through it. And, we'll send energy your way so that you may survive. By the way, I do have cheese and crackers next to me with some grapes. So, I do apologize. I'll try and keep the crunching to a minimal. I would have shown you for that. Yes, but I am the dictator here, so it's all good. Yo, welcome Harry White. How are we doing today? And of course, Biz and Greg and Pills and Jeppo and Horse. Lovely to have you here. All right, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh today. I'm gonna take out my junk and wave it at all of my opponents, because today we are going to be playing a deck that I've had like in the works for a while. Technically Synchrons, that's what most people call it, but I prefer to identify it by the fact of it being a junk deck. And this is what I'm going to be piloting today. Just flop it on the desk for all to see. Yeah, I'll flop it on the desk right now. Here it is. This is a list. This is a slightly modified list, based off of a finalist from, where was it? It was, this is a list that came about from, going to get the name. Give me a second. Give me a hot second. It was Hamid Fernandez, and this was at Knoxville Regional with 400 players. Surprise, surprise! A lot of my deck lists I take from, you know, this is something I've talked about a little bit, and it's definitely something I need to personally get better at, and I've been trying my best to become a little bit more mindful of, and that is just straight up copying deck lists without actually understanding how they work. So this is one by I think he came 8th, I think, out of 400, and this is actually a particularly fun list because it actually goes all in on the junk archetype. And also a bunch of like other synchrons as well, and finally I can use my name. I can finally do my name staple. I just realized I forgot to switch over to the gameplay. I'm doing well. Yeah, let's go. I just realized. Here it is. This is the list. Also, I got a royal full speed warrior. It's like it was meant to be. I have Utopia. Utopia's a fun deck as well. I've got an Onomat deck as well. Actually, have I rebuilt it? I might have not rebuilt it yet. I have not rebuilt it yet. I need to do that. But yeah, right now it's junk. I actually got, where is it? There's a few junk cards. I think I do actually have a copy of I have a copy of the junk warrior. No, I don't actually. This one, Junk Warrior Extreme. Sadly, it's not great. So I think this is... why was this card not considered good? If this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon as many level 2 or lower monsters as possible from your graveyard, but neither player can activate those monsters this turn. Also, you can only special summon one more time this turn, so it's supposed to be like an end board piece. When this card or like a... No, I think this is supposed to be like a going second piece. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can banish this card, special summon one jump synchro monster from your edge deck. Yeah, it's kind of whatever, which is a bit sad. Which is a bit sad because I would like to for there to be a reason to play to get some more junk in there, but sadly not. We do have junk speeder though, of course. I could also put in junk archer, but I don't have better level 7 with Zayland. Yeah, there's no real reason to yeah, sadly not many reasons to put in some of these cards. Yeah, we got Scrap Warrior, Hyper Librarian, which is now at 3 copies, which is very funny. Holy, the ultra rarity, yes. Big and shiny. Do have a few good ultra rares. Also, Paul stole my ears again. How dare! But yeah, we're just gonna go straight into it. Honestly, I think we're just gonna go straight into it. Ooh, I need to get my final amount of dual pass. I was dropped all the way back down to silver, but I was able to get at least to gold 5. Will I get to master rank with this deck? No, I won't. I'm gonna just be honest. There's still things about this deck that I don't know how to pilot properly, so I will make mistakes. That's just how it's gonna be. But I've been meaning to make this for a while. I mean, look, it's after my namesake, you know? Meanwhile, this person is playing Shark. Oh, my friend. You never know when you're gonna get the bait. You never know when you're gonna get baited, unless he's got a cool buy. Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, fair enough. Damn, we have to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh today. You're named after junk? Yes, that's what I meant. Absolutely 100% was what I meant. Okay, going into the Bahamut shirt. I'm just gonna go straight into Virtue. We might be just going straight into Yep, we sure are. I have to remind myself what this card does. What does Virtue Stream do? It's been so long since I fought against Shark. It just destroys 2 on the field. Right, got it. We get it, you're trash, don't need to wave it around. That is hurtful. I can't believe you would say that. I'm not trash, my cards are trash. It's my cards that are the problem. Clearly, wow, I was not expecting full armored Black Raid Lancer. Alright. Okay, that's what I was expecting. Full armored XZs. And then full armored Utopic Ray Lancer. Alright, okay. Also had a bit, had the bit jaws. Yeah, bit shark. What does this do again? At the start of battle phase, when this card attack. Okay, this does nothing. Xy's armor is a negate. You can manage. No, it's not. It's banish this card, control, equip one of Xy's monsters for your face. Okay, yeah, it's a Stealth Kraken. That one I know. I know what that one does. Okay, this is definitely beatable if I knew what I was doing. I really don't need another... Look, John Meister is a fantastic card. It's not what I need right now. Hey, how we doing, I exist? Good morning. He says at 7:15 in the evening. You stop playing with scrap, tell us. Oh, it's going to be scrap day today, don't worry. You're named after John... No, I forgot it. Alright, how do I want to do this? Does junk armor do anything for me? I think it does. Does he actually have, like, no negates? I don't think he has any negates. Because that's virtue. Once per turn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do this. Let's tribute... John Meister. John Signal. John Signal is a fantastic card. And then we could switch into... I think we want to go into Full Speed Warrior. I can see you like recycling. Yes, absolutely. Okay, then we get Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. We will add... Okay, what do we add to hand? I think we go with... Assault Sonic Warrior. And then we go discard the Jet Synchron. Summon the Jump Synchron, and then we'll get back Junk Armor. Dark Magician! I don't know what Dark Magician you're looking at, because this is one of the craziest Dark Magicians I've ever seen, if that's true. Also, hey Kirito, how we doing today? Alright. Assault Sonic Warrior. Unfortunately, my Junk Armor's effect is negated because of Junk Synchron, but that's okay. I'll just have to... Okay, so what do I want to do here? I want to... I could get scrap... I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. think we do it like this. We get scrap synchron. All right. Then we'll go for... Does he have any more negates left? I don't think he does. We could just go straight into jump speeder then. Yo, we got there, and then I can block with the assault warrior. Yo, we're going. You're good. Nice, nice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go, let's go. Activate synchron, we'll get Stardust Illumination. Alright, we should be off to the races now. We'll activate Illumination. Send Trail. TG Hyper Librarian. Get ready for sick card draw. Right. Then I want to go Zaylan. Let's free up some spaces. Ooh, and a triple tack? Let's go. I won't say no to that. The only problem is I can't really use his monsters to synchro summon, which kind of sucks, so I guess I'm just gonna go for the draw 2. I mean, I could take his Dark Lancer. Okay, but this is good in case I can't kill him this turn. I mean, if I knew what I was doing, I should be able to kill him this turn, but I don't, so this is where it gets a bit dicey. I'll change Hyper Librarians, and then... Okay, so he's trying to save his Dark Armored Lancer. Okay, so he's done that. Just got another... Bitch just got rid of my Zaylan, I just realized this. Son of a bitch. Sure, Drake! Damn it. Okay, right, how do we want to do this? I think I have to go this route. We'll go Axel Synchro, activate Axel Synchro effect. I'm just waiting for my locals to get Chaos Origins. I live in a small town, so it takes a few days for my locals to get it. That's always sucks when you have to like wait for the shipments because you're all out you're out there. No, I remember when I played a bit of Flesh and Blood, and for me personally, and where we are, it was the largest group of Flesh and Blood players in the country. There was still like only like 11 of us. And it was fun, but you know, it definitely was problematic getting new cards and shipments in because of that. Okay, so we go for Axel Synchron, and then this is the part where I think... Okay, no, we're still good, we're still good. We go Charge Warrior. This is the part where I'm also realizing I only have a few seconds left. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I just have to go Baron. Okay, take out the Stealth Kraken. I'm guessing Stealth Kraken effect, yep. I'm not going to negate it. And then we just take out the Shark Drake. Okay, we're good. Hey, Navy! Good to see you again. Hope you've been well. At my locals right now, I'm building Cider Dark. Oh, you're not going to join the hordes of branded players? Okay, so it is... Oh. Whatever, I'll take it. I did not think that's how that was gonna work, but sure. Do I want to summon anything? I have a lot of shit in my graveyard. I don't think I do. I've used the negate. I would like to look at my graveyard, please. Okay, well, guess not. Guess I'm not allowed. Was there anything? No, not really. Okay, I'm gonna... Right, let's do this so that the effect doesn't proc for the armor. That's not gonna work. Yeah, nice try. I'm good. I'm just done with work for a bit. 8-day vacation. I'm on my Tekken 8 art. Ooh. I'll be getting back to Tekken eventually, but I'm still practicing for my current games for the tournament that I've signed up for. That's in a few weeks now. So I'm focusing on those fighting games currently. All right, go for the Ash Blossom. I'm excited for the new UD deck, Ritual of Light and Darkness deck. No, I'm also looking forward to Ritual of Light and Darkness, or Lar... Okay, have we decided what we're calling it yet? Because the three names we've got are LRD, UD Slop, and my personal favorite, Lard. I want to call it Lard. That's how I feel, personally. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to do this. I would actually like for him to suck up the Baron. I'm really actually hoping he's going to suck up Baron. Because if he sucks up Baron, then that's great. No! Damn it. Well, I guess Stardust out of it, I guess. Season 3 is madness. Fair. I'm just trying to get it to Guilty Gear, but haven't had the time with all the dailies. If it's an annoying dead, call it Lard, or if it's really fun, call it Lad. No, but Lard is funny. I like Lard. I thought buying deck straight up online, but pre-order of Ritual of Light and Darkness deck is $313. Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of people are valuing it so highly because they think it's going to be good, because that's just how it usually works, apparently. Also, it gets the, you know, it gets the boom attacks because it's a Yugi deck that people are nostalgic for. So there's that part of it as well. So it's getting the tax. What the heck? What is this? I've never seen this card before in my life. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm coming back from this. I think I am dead. How many sync? Oh my god, he's gone through, like, all of his... Also, give me my ears back. Thank you. Yeah, Sidra would be a cool pet deck. I'd be happy making a Sidra deck. Damn it, I was so close as well. I'm just gonna turn this off so it stops asking me. Ah, I was so close! Damn, I almost made it. There probably was something that I could have done better. Like I said, going into this, I'm still learning. I had the chance to practice a little bit earlier during my lunch break, but I'm still trying to come to grips with, like, all of my options, because I think that's the one thing with Synchron, is that's always the overwhelming part, is because you activate Junk Speeder, you get all of your shit on the field, and it's like, alright, cool, what do I do? Where do I go from here? I've got a bunch of crap on the screen. There's new support getting a very small line. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware of Cyber Worm? Cyber Dark Worm? Got any advice on how to get a deck cheap? There are websites that you can look at online to basically... I need... Hang on, chat. Give me a second. I need to think about how to do this, because I do have a droll. So I will be able to stop him getting ridiculous amount of card draw, so I have to be mindful of what I get here. So I think I want to do this first. Then we discard the Sonic Chick. Okay, he's gonna get one card draw, but that's fine. Okay. Do I give him 2? No, I don't think I do. Okay, this is gonna suck, but I do think it's the right call. Let me go 1, 2, 3. Cyberdark Worm is out, new wave, bud. You must not know. I mainly play Master Duel because trying to also keep up with the paper game is that's just too expensive. But if there is even more new support coming out, oh wait, are you talking about the? Oh, you're talking about the rivals cards, right? You're talking about the overframes. I use eBay to get Ritual of Light and Darkness deck, and every seller is saying $313 and $400, and I'm like, I need to find a way to get this cheaper. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen until the cards come out and they're actually not that great, or until the set goes away. Like, unfortunately, you're probably not going to find it for any cheaper than that. It sucks because that's just kind of how it is. The only thing else that I can suggest is literally going for a cheaper archetype, because sorry, give me a second figuring stuff out. I think I want Speed Warrior. But yeah, like, unfortunately, it's just going to be inflated because that's just how it's always been with the card market. Right, okay, so I can... Okay, if I Crimson Dragon, how do I get that? So I go 4... Burp. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. I could Psyframe Omega. I have options here. As if I want to do that. If I get Crimson Dragon, I can get Synchro Rumble. No, I can't. I'm stupid because I drolled. I'm a dumbass. All right. I'm stupid, chat. I'm a dumbass. I literally forgot about my own card effect. Good job, me. I was so... let's just move on to the next one. Chronic migraines suck. I am also a sufferer of migraines, so I sympathize. I also get really bad migraines. Mine, thankfully, aren't too common. I get them every few months or so, but when I get them, they're really bad. I last had one about a month and a half ago, and it sucked because I was like I had to basically look after some animals, and I was the only one who was able to do so. So even though I had a migraine, I still had to like clean out goats. For anyone who doesn't know, my family, part of my family live on a farm. So I went over and helped them out earlier this year. But yeah, so that's not fun. There's overframes? I believe so. For some of the for the rivals cards. Maybe not all of them, but I think for some of them there definitely were. I've not been able to play Yu-Gi-Oh for 3 years now, so my decks are just comfort items and fidget items. That's, yeah, I bet. I hope they at least give you some peace of mind, at least a little bit, you know? It sucks, it really does, but, you know, I hope it's not too... I hope they can give you some peace of mind. I mean, it's also Master Duel, of course. I know it's different. It's different going to your locals. It is, and you know, it's the same feeling I get from I'm wondering if I infinite this. I don't want to deal with Drill Beam. I'm guessing by all of this it's a Blue Eyes deck, so I guess I'll find out. But yeah, no, like, I absolutely get it. It's absolutely different going to locals and being able to, you know, mingle and interact with people. So yeah, totally is a Blue Eyes deck. Doesn't it go into Link 1? It sure does. But I've got an Effect Veiler. Also, he had the Mausoleum in his hand, so it doesn't even matter. Oof. Oof, that's rough, buddy. Blue Eyes White Dragon. My friend tells me I need to move to digital and ditch paper because the paper game is so much, is also out-budgeting me. There's arguments for both. I don't think you can do both at the same time unless you really like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean? And I'm talking like, you know, like... But... there's disadvantages and advantages to both. So there's definitely a sense of like, you know, what's right for you. For me personally, this is right for me. I get my locals fix from a completely different genre, which is fighting games, where I go to my locals every week and, you know, chat with people. I tried playing a little bit of Magic the Gathering locals, and I enjoyed it. But again, I just, you know, I don't have the money to support myself in multiple card games. Okay, this is very beatable. I just need to make sure I don't mess this up. That's an amazing draw. Okay. He drew the True Light. Can I destroy that? Do I have a card that destroys that? I probably do. I have Baron. Baron can destroy that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can use. Honestly, I'd love if some cards' effects could get changed like a patch, but since... I mean, we get erratas, but the problem is, since this game is based on a real-life, you know, card game, yeah, they can't do that because, well, they would have to do it to the real-life cards as well. That's why Hearthstone can get away with it, because, you know, Hearthstone's just a purely online card game. I also agree. I also wish cards could get patched more often. I mean, we get erratas. That's basically our version of patches. Gonna kick the shit out of Rocket BRB. Alright, let's go for junk armor. Whip out my junk and wave it at them, warrior. Yeah, I get that. I just think some cards need that. Requires a tribute. Attribute. I think there needs to be... So, for me personally, I think there needs to be a better... How do I put this? I think there needs to be a better way for cards to basically go... how do I put... I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Okay, we get rid of Stardust Synchron. Oh, excuse me. Right, we'll activate Junkmeister. We'll lower its level by 2. I think there needs to be better locks on cards, because I get the idea of like, oh, mixing archetypes is very it's very fun. Because otherwise you get the problem we had with Mitsurugi, where it was available to be used in everything, you know? And there needs to be better... Bless you, thank you. Thank you, everyone. But, yeah, no, there's definitely something that's to be said about, okay, I think we get Junk Signal here. Yeah, you know what? I think Jump Signal is the right call here. We definitely have... Okay, so I can get out Jump... Okay, well, they could just surrender. All right, works for me. I think link plants do it perfectly now. Link plants do it pretty well. Like, I think Mitsurugi should have reptile locked, personally. Some people might say that's a bit extreme. But, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. You know what? Give me a sec, chat. Well, most Mitsurugis dark. They were dark, weren't they? So I guess if you wanted to make them a bit less, you can make them dark locked. I mean, that would have, you know, cut off Night Sword Serpent and the like, but yeah, like, you know, dark lock, reptile lock. Reptile lock would have definitely been the more extreme of the two options. I don't know. I think... But, you know, I'm not a game designer. I OTK'd them. What'd I miss? Oh, someone surrendered on me. I guess they didn't want to see me combo with Synchrons. I've always been more of a physical paper guy for no reason, meaning because while I was Ryzen old school type way, raised in an old school type way, where you would always go for physical copies over digital. No, and okay, here's the thing. You're absolutely right. I understand. Like, you're absolutely right. Because, well, for anyone who doesn't know, Sony announced they're no longer going to be creating physical media of their games, which is awful. And I think now more than ever, we need to have, like, that preservation. Because now, on a personal level, the reason why I have so many digital games and I play this is one of the reasons is space. I don't have the space for tons of physical cards. I just don't. You know, I live in a 2-room apartment. So, you know, that's basically my option at the moment. Now, if I have the space, absolutely. I would love to have, you know, yo, lore match, let's go. The lore? Do I just infinite this? I think I just infinite this, right? I don't have Fet Veiler in case, like, in case he's still able to get to, Crimson Dragon. I think I heard they changed their mind. No. The current, unless there's been a really, really recent update. No, the current is that they're doubling down on it because they're, like, retraining people. Like, to, like, you know, not deal with it. Also, their stocks raised after the, you know, all-digital idea, because, you know, the stock market is a fucking joke. No, it's awful. It's actually terrible. Sadly, we are not in the change their mind. That we are not in the change their mind timeline. They have a monster reborn. That's okay. That's very funny. Okay. I won't get from Sony then if they don't do physical. I mean, yeah, pretty much same. It sucks. It really sucks because they could announce a Bloodborne remake like tomorrow. And I would hate that, you know? Nintendo kind of started it. Kind of? I mean, well, Microsoft tried to start it 10 years ago, if you remember. With their, like, you know, DRM and everything. You know, it's greedy corporations. Who would have thought, you know? Who would have thought? I said it before, but I don't even want to hear the words PlayStation 6 anytime soon. Yeah. They're going to, though. And it's gonna be one of the worst sales pitches in history. No, it's been a rough week for games, and unfortunately, chat, it's about to get a lot worse because there's the whole Xbox layoffs that's probably happening in a few days. Which, yeah, it's really, yeah, no, it's really not great at the moment. But despite that, you still gotta find, you know, enjoyment. Like, we have enough games to literally sustain us for the rest of our lives if we never bought games ever again. So, that is always an option. Like, we could just literally play what's been released and just never go into anything new ever again. And even then, like, there's still... there are also still... there's still good out there, you know? There's still, like, you know, Capcom's doing really well. So it's not absolutely doom and gloom, you know? Trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I want to go... Let's go jump synchron. And then we're gonna go junk speeder. Nazo! What are you doing here? It's like super late for you. What the hell? Also, why do you steal my ears? I also still got my physical library as well. In my parents' place, because, again, aforementioned don't have space currently. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we should be... Okay, we should be good from this position. Do I go for Synchro Fellowship, actually? Oh, do I? Okay, they surrendered. Cool. Thank you for giving my ears back. I mean, that's why I use Steam, because Steam actually kind of are with the gamers. Yeah, for now, but, you know, that's only because Gabe's still alive, and, well, you know, what's gonna happen when Gabe... you know, passes it on. Like, I would say yes, Steam currently are pretty good, but at the end of the day, they're still, you know, a company. So, you know, they're definitely on the higher end of the goodwill spectrum, we'll call it. I have to make silly hero spider deck in Magic the Gathering just to do these achievements. Branded. Yo, that's a cool draw you just got. Would be a shame if I were to draw and Lockbird. Unless you got it called by the grave, in which case I'll cry. I don't know. Chat, should Droll and Lockbird be banned? I still don't think it I think having it at 2 is fine. You know, like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking crazy. I think I just infinite here. I bought Switch 2 and then Space Marine 2 appeared. Oh yeah, that is the Switch 2 version. I completely forgot about that. I would be very curious. Oh, God damn it, of course you had it. I was like thinking, I was literally thinking to myself, like, are they gonna have the, Are they gonna have the extender? The answer was yes. Oh, Sword Soul. Interesting. If I believe Heart of the Cards, I will own Shining Sarcophagus and Ritual of Light and Darkness someday. Maybe Small Prayer to Heaven. I mean, Shining Sarc got better ever since they released that Dark Magician support. With Dark Magician of Ultimate Destruction, or whatever it's called. I think Droll is healthy. If Called By was 2, no one would complain about Droll. Well, yeah, but people also want Called By to be banned. Basically, they just want to get... Like, people just want to win and get rid of, like, all friction. I've talked about this before, but, like, I feel like... There's a lot of people, when they play Yu-Gi-Oh! Who just want to do their combo and not actually play the game. You know, they just want to steamroll. As opposed to actually think about decision-making and, you know, how to play around certain things. Like, there is the case to be made with Droll that for some decks, it just kills them, which is a matchup thing, and that sucks. Like, that does suck, because in a game where, you know, you just side it in Master Duel, it's different, because, you know, it's a best-of-1 format, and I've talked about this before, but yeah, it's a very tight line to try and balance. I mean, we could always introduce a max 5 hand trap system. Yes, but the problem is, how would you police that? You would basically have to make a separate... Like, because the term hand trap isn't on the cards, so you would literally have to make another list of these cards count as hand traps. Because a hand trap is not a technical term. As far as I'm aware, like, they are literally, like, there is no card that mentions the term, or, like, a rule that mentions the term hand trap. Activate from the hand in response to your opponent's effect. That's quite a broad, that could work. It's quite broad. I'm not saying it's impossible. By the way, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just trying to figure... Like, this is the problem when it comes to, like, game design, is because you say one thing and you go, oh, you could just fix it by doing this. And then 9 times out of 10... it's actually, like, way more complex. Or, like, you actually have to think about something different. Also, I'm gonna dodge. I love Jump Signal. Right, what do we special summon here? I guess I go for Assault Sonic Warrior. We'll get Synchro Fellowship, and then we'll activate the Assault Sonic Warrior effect. No, I like this build. I like this deck. I think it's cool. We'll go for Scrap Synchron. Then we'll go for... I don't think I need to, alright. Go for Synchro Fellowship. We'll add Crossroad Sonic Chick to hand, and then we'll discard it. Oh, duh, I do need to summon Scrap Warrior. Of course, because that's the condition for Synchro Fellowship. Okay, that's fine, though. Genesis on Master Duel. Please! Yes, absolutely. Genesis should be on freaking Master Duel. It's a crime it isn't. Look, I know it's gonna... Konami, I know it's gonna take some dev time away from making more accessories and packs for people to spend money on. But come on, like you'll get people interested. Absolutely, like come on. Hell, I still think they should put in a best of 3 system. Okay, we're at the we'll get the jump signal to hand. Then we'll activate Synchro Fellowship. Okay, we should still be okay. Summon Jump Synchron. We'll get Full Speed Warrior. Some decks are just unplayable in Genesis. True again, but hey, it's very welcome format. No, but it also gives the chance for other decks to shine. That's the other important part, is that with you know, it's with Genesis, it's the lower power. And I really like the way that they've been doing the point system, where they don't want the same decks to appear in Advanced and Genesis. I agree with that mentality. I agree with that idea. You know? I think that's absolutely the right call. So plants are unplayable? Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a different type of plant deck you need to play. That's what I mean. Like, I was talking a bit earlier about how I'm not the best at deck building. Genesis, honestly, is a great deck building teaching tool. Like, the ability to... Like, the way that you construct decks in Genesis... actually does lead to a lot of creativity, because like, yeah, okay, you can't play the regular type of plant deck you're used to, but there are other options. You know, there have been plenty of decks where they were able to they've been able to get around the restrictions in interesting ways. Synchro plants. I mean, I play a synchro plant. I play Rose Dragon, you know? Alright, we got a Mirror Jade Dragon. Let's activate Stardust Illumination. Rose Dragon isn't a plant. It is when you play the continuous spell that makes them plants. Alright, okay, chat, I need to figure out how I want to do this, because this is a little bit awkward. I guess I have to go Charge Warrior. Alright, Charge Warrior, get the card draw. A lot of my old hobbies will sadly overprice me, or has become the harder to get. I don't know why my family can put Yu-Gi-Oh deck on the watch list, and seller can have 10 plus stock in one day to run out of stock. Yeah, it's no, it's definitely a it's definitely an issue currently at the moment. It's like Pokemon's got it the worst out of all of them. Like, it shouldn't have to be that expensive, you know, but it's why I'm upset about the whole gaming situation, because gaming's supposed to be something that's, you know, it's a luxury, don't get me wrong. Like, all these hobbies are, like, a luxury, but you shouldn't feel like you need to get priced out. Okay, how do I want to do this? He's already used this effect, right? This doesn't do anything. Do I just go straight into Baron? I think I do. If I just go straight into Baron, I can just destroy... Is he'll activate Mirror Jade effect. Hey, what's up, Teddy? How lewd, why would you whip out your junk and wave it at him? Yeah, Yep, we'll activate. Look, sometimes you just need to whip out your junk. Okay. The good news is, they have, like, nothing? They are gonna get Fallen and the Virtuous, and oh no, they're gonna get their Ecclesia back. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, I forgot they put that in their graveyard as well. This is gonna get, this isn't gonna go well. I'm gonna hit the hay, play too much Rhythm Heaven, and I'm sweepy. Have a nice rest. I could Crimson Dragon. Okay, alright, chat. Alright, here we go. It's time for some big brain plays. Okay, Crimson Dragon. We'll get Synchro Rumble. What do you have? What could you possibly... Oh, friggin' Incred. Okay. Alright, we're good. I got worried for a second. Oh, I forgot I can actually target his monsters as well. That's very funny. Okay, we'll Synchro Rumble. We'll get back, what do we want to get back? I guess we get back Judd Synchron. Then we go to Axel Synchron. Activate Axel effect, get back the Assault Synchron. Okay, alright, I got my idea. I just realized I fucked up my, my numbers. God damn it. Okay, well. We're doing it this way. I fucked up my math! Okay, this is about to get really weird. Okay, I could go Satellite Warrior. Or Bestial Dissipator. That might be the better call. How much time do I have left? Not enough. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. I'm going for the Bestial. This is the right call because I can take his Ecclesia. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's very funny. I like that. I don't even want to give the Ecclesia back. I'm just gonna keep it. This is my Ecclesia now. That's very funny. Right. Shuffling. Here, I have a Sword Soul card. This should leave him with basically nothing. Yeah, okay, alright, I got it. He is going to, get, Ecclesia back. And Brandon in high spirits, so he's still going to be able to, oh yeah, I also forgot about the Mirror Jade effect. That kind of sucks, but yeah. I don't think I'm dead. I don't think so. My personal deck got made fun of a lot. My personal deck is Magician Girl / Witchcrafter deck, and it gets me made fun of. Well, that's just shitty. Why would... why? I don't get people, man. Droll and Lotbird, ew. Okay, so I know he's got a Ecclesia in hand and a Fallen and the Virtuous. Witchcrafter's getting a massive power boost soon. Like, Witchcrafter's getting a bunch of new support soon. I think Witchcraft is going to be very strong once the new cards come out. So guess what? You'll be the last one laughing when that happens. Okay, I don't think they can kill. But I'm still not in a great position. Does he have another Qianqi? Oh, Chi-Chao. Sorry. My roommate got me a newer Tamagotchi. What version are they on right? What version are they on right now? I'm genuinely shocked they're playing both Sword Soul and Fallen of Albaz in this deck, and it's somehow working. I can't believe you got two Chi-Chao. I don't know, but mine is Gen 2. I think they're up to, like, Gen 4 or something now. Tell the guy who likes Witchcraft I get called a gooner for playing plants. Well, yeah, that's just the truth. No, it's not. I'm just joking. Well, my only guess is because it's not a meta deck, and maybe because the deck 99% feminine, only man in deck is Dark Magician. Well, that's stupid. That's dumb. Are they unaware of the waifu tax in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, remember when Yummy was meta? You don't tell me that, like, people weren't quivering in their boots at Yummy? That is not what I need right now. Unfortunately, I think... this is it for me, chat, because I'm just gonna basically get... I'm just gonna get blocked. Yep. Do I have any more Sword Souls? They do. Damn. Yeah, I think this is it for me. Unless there's anything else I can do. Nope. God, I wish I had another Stardust Synchron net. Yep, that's it. GG. Freaking branded. I felt so good until the end turn when I remembered, oh yeah, they activated Fallen about Mirror Jade Dragon effect. Whoops. I felt so good until then. I think the reason why Witchcraft and Magician deck is being made fun of is because of that it's simple. No Albaz. It also has the Fairy Tale. Yeah, but the Fairy Tale cards are good. I don't get people. I don't get people. Yeah, no. I don't know your friends, but I'm just gonna say that, yeah, no, that's just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I've never understood the whole for like, oh, you're not playing a masculine deck, or oh, you're playing a deck with a bunch of girls in it, and it's like, okay, yeah, so what? That doesn't mean anything. Chat, did you know that I like women or feminine people? I know it's a controversial take. People are dumb. Oh, by the way, you say I learned to play Miari Zo in Tekken 8. Same here. Oh, one of my friends is like one of the best Miari Zo players, like unironically in the country, I would say. I think he still plays. I'm pretty sure he's still playing Miari Zo. When I eventually get back to playing Tekken, I need to ask him to coach me a bit, so I can get back to where I was. Also, Fairy Tail's getting an entire archetype. I mean, like, I mean, it's already out currently, but in the paper game. But like, it's coming to Master Duel next week. By the way, look forward to trains next week, chat. It's finally happening. I can finally reach peak autism. Yu-Gi-Oh and trains. I looked into, like, the cards that actually, you might have seen it. I could show the deck after this, but like I've been looking into what I need for the train build deck. Honestly, a lot of the cards so far are not that expensive. It's actually kind of a low rarity deck. Now that's going to change with the new cards because of the Konami like tax. Because I think they've already announced like, yeah, one of them is an ultra rare, and then probably the, like, free, if I'm being real, probably the new spell card's gonna be an ultra rare. So yeah, hopefully not too many ultra rares needed. They added new ranks, so I don't think there will be a problem. Yeah, no, it's from what I hear from my friends, getting to like Tekken God is pretty like simple now. It's the ranks after that, which are like the master level ranks. I hate my job. Take me in. Sadly, I don't have the space for it. I would if I could, honestly. My place is so tiny. I tried to get Fairy Tail Fusion Monster. Well, I wanted feminine and cute deck that focuses on teamwork. Yeah, that's a great. No, that's a great deck for it. Absolutely. Okay, this is a bit of a weird hand, but it's not the worst. It's not terrible. Do I infinite impermanence now? Now the problem is, they can fucking just, they probably have another cool tune. They've used 2 of them. How much you want to bet that last one is another one? I'm gonna say it's highly likely. Right. Okay, we get Scrap Synchron. Listen, honestly, I'm purple right now. Flame Ruler don't have the entire week to play the game, but the way some players make me feel like a back to beginner, yeah. Yeah. it do be like that. Full crayon-eating lore players. All right, let's get Synchro Fellowship. Unfortunately, Tekken 8 is a very aggressive game, so that's just, yeah, it is difficult sometimes to feel like that you could do anything in it. But there do exist, you know, there will be things that you can do. You know, it won't be completely it won't be a completely impossible. All right. Get the jump synchron. We're gonna get Assault Warrior. Plus, my friends hate when I did this Dark Magicians and Witchcrafters since Madame and Magicians Valkyrie up. I did. I don't know. Of course they had the third one. You bitch. Asshole. They had all three of their synchro. Jesus. Yeah, no offense to, like, look, they're your friends. I'm sure, you know, you're used to it, or, you know, all of that fun stuff, but it just sounds like they're being just a bit, like, mean for, like, no reason. All right, let's dodge. Tribute for cost. All three be on board sometime, so lol, and I have 3 Magicians Valkyrie. Yeah, but that's hilarious, though. I love that. Look, I mean, look, there's certain things that I get annoyed at in this game. I've talked at length about my hatred of floodgates, because I just think they're very, like, they just cause, I just don't think they're very interesting, you know? Like, I like cards that have interesting plays behind them, you know? Or at least there has to be some level of thought. Whereas with Floodgates, it just feels very, I just put this card on the field and now you can't play, you know? Nah, bring back King Calamity. You know what? You know what? You're convincing me. Also, hey Lele. You know what? You're convincing me. Yeah, control decks aren't fun to play. No. There's a difference. No, I'm not saying I hate control decks. That's not what I'm saying. There is a difference with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about floodgate decks. I don't mind fighting against Labyrinth or Odeon because there is still decision making involved with what they do. Okay, we'll go for Axel Synchro. Then we can activate Stardust Trail. I still haven't had the chance to summon my Jund Warrior. God damn it! I do, because there's stun decks disguised as trap decks. Yeah, I mean, you got Morganite, I guess, also. Like, but there's still, like, decisions that need to be made, though, with Labyrinth. There's still decisions that need to be made with Trap Tricks, you know? There's still things there. It's not just a simple, like... Just to me, it doesn't feel as... this doesn't destroy, does it? Yeah, no, it just negates. Go activate Synchro then. Enneacraft is one of those things I burst. What do I do against that? You destroy their field spell, because that's the crux of their whole strategy. Guess I'll go Baron. I think I have to go Baron here. But going second with a combo deck. Sorry, I don't know why I made it sound like you were saying that in a whiny way. Sorry, I apologize. I was like, yeah. No, no, for me, it's... You're right, and that's a matchup thing that's very, that is annoying. I'm gonna destroy this freaking... Get out of here. Damn it, I wish I could go a little bit further, but sadly I can't. Damn it, this is as far as I go, I guess. I could get rid of Loudness War, but I'm not gonna be able to do anything else other than that, so I guess I just gotta do this. Perfect one-to-one with how I said that. But my combos. Do I want to... I guess I could summon Axum. Do I want to do that, though? No, I haven't used the negate, so no, I don't. Trap Trips, I agree with. Labyrinth just flips D... Oh, no, D-Barrier sucks. Okay, but no, D-Barrier is a generic. You're absolutely right. No, D-Barrier should be banned. Like, no, that card is what... That card absolutely should be banned. Alright, let's go for Baron here. So I don't want them to steamroll. They're going to activate Cool Tune, I imagine. Yep. No, I absolutely agree with you there. We should not have D-Barrier legal. Because I count it as a floodgate, because that's limiting what you can do. It's not quite as egregious as some of the others, and technically, but yeah. Yeah, what was the second part of this effect? Oh, you got an overtake. Oh my god, you just had everything, didn't you? Oh, the second part of this doesn't really matter. Similar Archfiends, even if they ban D-Barrier, other floodgates, fuck Labyrinth. Oh, that's fair. You can still dislike fighting against Labyrinth. That's absolutely fair. Like, you know, control decks are by their nature annoying to fight against because they limit what you can do. So no, absolutely. I understand why people don't like fighting them, but I still think they should exist. You know? I still think they should exist, and they still think they should be annoying, you know? Because otherwise they're not doing their job. Control decks are just stun decks, but control players like to cope. I still disagree. No, I think there is a fundamental... I don't even play, control stun decks, usually. The only one... I might have to look at my list, actually. I don't know if I have any. I might as well... If he's going to get rid of my card, I might as well... I just realized I got the wrong effect. But, okay, you know what? This is actually fine, because I can do this. Okay, this... Okay. I think we... No, wait, no, it's not a... I don't have a tuner. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. Unless... Yeah, no, I don't think... I think I made a mistake. Yep, that was stupid of me. Never mind. Never mind. I am just dumb. I try to watch YouTubers play with eBay decks or structured deck or legendary decks, and when they complain, it turns me off because I am like, why are you complaining about something something that take extra brain power? I don't know if I'm being unfair with that take. No, I don't think you're being unfair. I think, for example, I was watching Team Out's duel each other with the legendary decks 2 decks, and Paul go much how he hated the UD deck and how unplayable it is. Like, I think it all depends on, like, perspective of, like, where they're coming from, because if you're, like, a pro player, or a high-ranked player, then, yes, there's going to be frustrations there, because it's like, this isn't working the way that I want it to, these are you know, and so, like, I think you kind of have to, like, it all depends on the context, because I think the power scale of Yu-Gi-Oh is so high that a lot of people just expect things to be absolute tier 0 or it's trash, and there's no in between. And I personally don't agree with that. I personally think that there should be a place for lower power decks, and you can have fun with lower power decks, and there will be people who will pilot them really well, you know? Also, when they're saying it, I don't think they're trying to be like, I don't think they're trying to be... I don't think they're trying to be malicious. But yeah, there's definitely, there's something to be said there about, you know, oh, great. So glad that you could finally show up. Actually, you know what? I take it back. This might actually be really good. I just thought, wait, they're playing Cool Tune. This might actually be great. Quick question, why free full speed? So, okay, for context, there's context for this. I'll give you, I'll show in a sec. I should put back-to-back in this deck. That would be funny. Maybe I should do that, actually. Right. Also, him raising my levels is actually, weirdly enough, I think, helping. I could get the beast jewels. I don't have it in currently, so I'll go for the, why do you have 2? Why? Okay, well, now my levels are all kinds of messed up. I think you could some control versus stun is like Pokemon control is a few levels lower, requiring actual resources, but that weakness can easily be cancelled out by using its bigger brother. Synchro 14. You know what? I might just have to do that. Do you have another one? Is that... Do you have 2 copies? You have 2 copies of JJ... Okay. I can lower... yeah, nope, I'm just dead. Alright, well... This is fun. I just realized that, yeah, playing this deck into Cool Tune of all things is definitely a... Alright, so this deck is the one that was piloted by Hamid Fernandez in top 8 at Knoxville in the June 2026 regional with 400 players. So this is the deck list. I've modified it a little bit, and I'm going to modify it more. So the idea was I basically just copied it to start with while we're learning, and I'm going to make my own decisions. Obviously, this is not Master Duel. This is TCG, which is why I put in Baron, because I took out Crystal, Wind, Synchro, because I didn't think it did much. But yeah, can I help you a bit? Absolutely. No, I'm down. I'm down for any tips. I know most people usually play... So the explanation for why there's 3 full speed warriors is for more grind. So like the idea was this deck was supposed to be a bit more grindy. So because most Synchron decks, you combo, you do all your shit, you try to get all your shit on the field, and then, you know, you're done. Whereas a lot of decks currently have a much better grind game, and, you know, that's never been Synchron's strong suit, is the grind game. So the idea was for free full speed warrior, apparently, was to have it be a bit more, playable on the follow-up turns, and also for you to do some like fun stuff with. It's the same reason there's free copies of Synchro Fellowship. But yeah, there's also supposed to be some like fun stuff you can do with jump signal with the tribute effect to special summon on your opponent's turn. So like if you already used it as your like opener, and then on the second turn you can summon Speed Warrior, and then you can do some shenanigans there, which I can't remember off the top of my head. When Paul plays Skyber, he said, now this feel better, and then play when Yu-Gi-Oh! Joey deck. I don't know if you remember the legendary deck to decks. Oh, I remember. No, I remember. I absolutely do. If I'm honest, with Herald still being in Master Duel, I recommend swapping Crystal Wing for it, because you basically get a protected speeder if you don't have a signal in hand. And Hate Rose Witch and Garden Rose Maiden are good for grind game because bodies and revives of dragons. I did have it in there originally. I was trying to figure out what I would want to take out. I definitely think I got too many 10s. I think that's the... So... The question is, what do I take out? I mean, Satellite Warrior is very matchup specific. Like, Baron, Baron's good. Bestial, I've definitely also been using and has helped me out, so... Jirashin is for the Crimson Dragon play, to get Shooting Majestic Star Dragon cheated out. Axel Synchron is a card I still suck using. It's one that I'm still not the best with using. But you think the Zaylin? I do agree with the Satellite Warrior. I think the Satellite Warrior is absolutely the right call. I actually completely forgot Herald was banned in TCG, so yeah, it's at one copy currently here. So yeah, I think having Herald is the right call. You can make Dissipator with Axel Synchron Stardust Trail. Yes. That is absolutely true. Yes. All right. Free emergency teleport gives the side reflector, gives you a soul sonic or yeah, no, that's the other one. Like the version of this that I had before had the emergency teleport. Yeah, it is worth noting, like, yeah, since this is basically a TCG, because, yeah, it'll be basically, it was closer to something like this before. And, again, this is also, if I'm being honest, this is also me trying to get better at deck building, because I think this is a problem with a lot of, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, myself included. I'm not that good at deck building. I'm not that good at creating my own decks. I'm good at understanding why people have made the decks they've made. Like, I'm good at understanding, like, I'm good at looking at a deck and being like, yes, I understand why you have made the decisions here. But I'm not good at doing it myself. Yeah, this is basically closer to what it was. Basically, this is getting closer to, hang on, if you give me a sec. This is basically getting closer to... I mean, it was literally, yeah. Basically this. I mean, this is still 41. I mean, this one also has a assault zone, if I want to go down that route. This was, yeah, this was much closer to what I had before. That's Synchron. Yeah, they also have Revolution Synchron. I don't even think I have Revolution Synchron. So yeah, no, there's still some differences. No, I do not have Revolution Synchron. And I'm not spending my hard-earned I'm not spending my hard-earned gems on that. So basically, Psi Reflector. Okay, let's... Alright. I do agree this is better. I could arguably take out the Effect Veilers. Obviously, you just said that 50 cards and 60 are better than 40, because I'm guessing that's because of the, yeah, the whole thing with the one-offs. Also, Stardust Charge is not... honestly, so the reason I put this in was, there's been many a time while I've been getting used to this deck, where I fucked up my levels, so I needed a level 6. I'm gonna be honest, that is the whole reason I put this card in here, while I've been getting used to playing it again. I just needed a level 6. Well, Hey Rose Rich is level 6 that sends Garden Rose. That is true. That is very true. Sorry, Rage Rose Witch, not Hate Rose Witch, Rage Rose Witch. Yep, and then we could take out, what do we take out? I guess Zaylan, so we got this. I'm gonna keep it at 40 for now. I know that's probably not optimal, but yeah, this isn't gonna be my main, this isn't gonna be my main deck. We're not here to be optimal, so this is probably still a bit better. Two Jump Signal is better than 3. It's a brick in hand without a card. Yeah, if we got the emergency teleport, then we don't need too many. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, yeah, the field spell. Assault World, right? Or Assault Zone. Or even cross out. Nah, I don't think we need... Nah, no, I think this will be... Okay, let's just test this out currently. I just want to get back in. Oh, also, the other thing that I wanted to show was, this one's still a work in progress because we don't have the new cards yet, but once we reach peak odds... Also, I need to take out... Hang on. Yeah, I know it's prohibited. I just want to change it. I need to take out 1 copy of this because we're not going to have one. There's no reason we'll need 2 copies. I can help you with Earth Machine too. I mean, obviously we don't have the new stuff. That's next week. So there's a bunch of gaps there still. Hey, if you play Earth Machine 2, I am more than happy. I don't have Crystron. I know Crystron is a popular thing to play with this, but I'm just gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any Crystron stuff. Or like the expensive stuff. Yeah, I don't have any of the expensive stuff. So it's definitely gonna be pure. I'm waiting for the Cyber Dragon Overframes because Future Fusion Nova is a 1-card Earth Machine combo. Really? Oh, that's the one deck I remember distinctly. You just don't understand what you go into and what if you have it scattered around. No, for me, it's just... I'm trying to figure out the way to explain it. Like, the short version is, I guess, basically... Okay, well, now I have to figure out what to do. I think, you go into Psyflame Reflector here. And then we get Ash Blossomed. Awesome. Well. Jump Signal it is. We will special summon Speed Warrior. It's always a better special summon. Fair enough. I will remember that for next time. I'll just go for Scrap Synchron at the moment. Okay, we send Stardust Synchron to the graveyard. Then we can go to Scrap Warrior. Yeah, like, I'm not going to be optimal. Let me just make that clear. This is not my main deck. My main deck, currently... I guess my main deck is Vanquish Soul Canine currently. If I had to pick one. I still get the special summon, thankfully. Here we go, Saltmore Warrior. We'll get... Assault Synchron? B-Mid K9? Why do you have to call me out like that, man? Why you gotta call me out like that, man? Assault is Omega Herald, I mean. Do you mean I use it for the Omega? Because right now I'm just trying to get to Speeder. Which I'm about to get to. Probably should have used Assault Warrior, Sonic Warrior, whatever, it's fine. Okay, Jump Speeder there, and then we activate. This actually still works. Yeah. 1, 2. Stardust Illumination. Use the Soul with a level 2 to make Herald, yeah, basically. Right, okay, first things first. Let me go to TG Librarian. Do I want to do that? Because it protects Speeder. Right, yes. Okay, well, I've done it already now, so... I will remember for next time. Okay, also activate that. I guess then we just go instead. We'll just go... Trying to figure out what I want to do. Go Librarian? Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Because, that'll activate Jet Synchron, and then we can go plus 1 billion. We go to Junk Armor, or do we... No, we go to Junkmeister here, don't we? No, if we want the rage, if we want Rage Rose Witch, Rage Rose Witch, we'll want the junk armor here, won't we? Because 2+4. Yo, what's up, Citra? What's good? Loving the Mafia boss look. Thank you. It's Yakuza, actually. Oh, with the speeder. I guess I'd get Junkmeister, but yeah, you're right. You're correct. Why? Revive with Stardust. Revive of Stardust? You mean like this? No? Okay, well. Well, I messed it up. It's fine. Stardust Dread. Oh, you meant with Axel. Okay, right, that's what you meant. You mean with Axel. Well, got there eventually. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I can activate Trail at the very least. Okay, we go Token. Then we special summon Jet Synchron. Draw a card. Yeah, that's a decent one. Rage Rose Witch. You could special summon Meister, get Signal for next turn, and then start your Synchron, and the fact TG Librarian is free is crazy. I mean, I don't think it's actually going to change that much, because, like, you already have so much, like, deck real estate needed in, like, a lot of Synchro decks. I think, honestly, at free, it doesn't do anything. Right. Well, we're going to go Assault Synchron. Then we could go into... Right, we could go into Baron, we can go into... We can go into Dispater, that's true. Dispater's a good call. I got 20 seconds. We go Synchron. And we go Axel Synchron. I'm sure you're telling me what to do right now, but I got 10 seconds. That has to do. I'm sure there's more stuff. Revive the Axel, we've made it. I had 6 seconds. It's basically free card advantage with Synchro decks. Yeah, but it's so much like card advantage towards what though? It's my question, because you have to put so much, like, it already takes so much to, like, you know, make sure you get all the right stuff. Revive the Axel with Maiden, Librarian is too much, yeah. Oh. Well then. I see. Ugh, yes, this might be a deck that I need to practice with a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. If you want to make yourself weaker, go for it. Oh, sorry, you'll gain the attack, duh. Place it over the monster's original effect. You go Synchro? Nope, you go Fiendsmith. That's worth an Ash Blossom. Is this Slop? Am I fighting against Slop right now? Snake Eye Oak. Huh. You make a mega for the card rip so you don't get hit? Yeah, no, absolutely. That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Wow, no, someone not paying attention to their columns. Mason Graveseeker revive something. Yes, that is true. Also, I think that was a very dumb mistake. We definitely infib this. Infib. Infinite. We definitely infinite this. Right, you got one card to your name. Alright, I got 80 seconds. I'm a fucking idiot. Why did I do that? I'm stupid. Why? Because I'm stupid. I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to click normal summon, and then I accidentally clicked something else because I am a genius. Okay, he surrendered. It's fine, we win. It's fine. We still win. I appreciate you trying to help. Unfortunately, trying to follow along while also being under time limit is very stressful. The actual answer is I was panicking because I had 80 seconds, so I pressed the wrong button. That's the real answer if you want it. All right, we're gonna try again. We're gonna do this. All right. Okay, look, I'm motivated. I've learned. Okay, Axel. Okay, Axel for Herald. Okay, I get to go first again. That's nice. 300 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna stop backseating now and let you do stuff. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the patience. Okay, wait, no, this still works. It's fucked, but it works. Okay, but what if I do it again? Do it again, though. What if I dodge your ability to get a single card out of this? Right. Okay, in this situation, we get... Okay. Assault mode activate for... Okay, so we do get the... Okay, we do get the field spell. We do the field spell, activate field spell. We get assault mode, assault Sonic Warrior. Special summon. Okay, one last tip. Always keep the thing as on so you can use the emergency teleport and standby phase and play around roll. Okay. Right. I haven't summoned yet. I have not summoned yet. I could get the scrap synchron, go into... Okay. Go scrap Synchron. And we go into... Thank you. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate it. Okay. Go scrap Warrior. That does give him a draw, which sucks, but that's fine. We use this to block. I can't activate my draw yet. We get Synchro Fellowship. Add to hand. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Do we get the chick or do we get... No, we get Stardust Synchron, don't we? This is a tuner, isn't it? Yeah. Get full speed? Really? Alright, I'm trusting you on this one. Then we discard... Just normal regulate. Okay, so I can discard full speed. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So you discard full speed. Summon Jump Synchron. I need to remind myself what you can pay 2,000 once the synchro mode that will be attributed to database. Okay, I don't think I need to worry about that. Its effect is negated, isn't it? So there's no point in me activating, unless there's something else that I've forgotten. Which is entirely possible. Okay. So we go Herald first. For the protection. I know I'm giving him like 1,000 draws, but whatever. Scrap Warrior negates the negate, he nullifies it. Are you sure you could have gotten Signal? I forget the wording on this. Monster you control will mention Juggler Synchro Monster with Warrior in their original name. Can I have that name? It doesn't have Warrior in its name though. It's Jump Speeder, right? Monsters you control that mention Junk Warrior. Full speed warrior. Is that how it works? One sec. Sorry, I'm just trying to understand. Monsters you control or synchro with warrior. Okay. Or are a synchro monster. Wait. Or are a synchro monster with warrior in their name. If this card is synchro summoned. Wait. Or a synchro monster with warrior in their name. Could have gotten Signal. I'll just take your word for it. Says they're no longer gonna backseat. Backseats anyway. I'm sorry, I'm joking. No, I did ask the question, to be fair. I did ask the question. Right. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. It just saw you choked and then made you set it. Unfortunately, that's the learning process, you know? I usually do try to practice against solo, and I play, I play a lot of variety of decks, so I try my best to, like, at least get a bit comfortable with it. And obviously with Synchron, there's so many different, like, ways you can go. If you want to Ash Blossom, that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Trying to think if there's a reason I wouldn't be fine with that, but I can't think of one. This is just the... Yeah, no, I don't need to activate that. Okay, so we go... Rage Rose Witch. I could draw on Lockbird here. I mean, I've already given him, like... bajillion draws. Yeah, it's just practice. I don't even mind if I lose. I'm just practicing at this point. Yep, Gun Rose Maiden. I'll show the Axel Synchro. Summon Jumpmeister. Activate Jumpmeister. Get Signal. We'll go Axel Synchro. Squad Warrior nullifies negation monsters that mention the name Junt Warrior or synchro with the name Warrior. Full Speed Warrior is not a synchro, but it mentions... Okay, right, that's what you mean. That's... Okay, right, that makes more sense. I was looking at the wrong part, yes. Monster... Okay, because it mentions... Oh, God, that's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, once again, I only got 20 seconds, so just bear with me. It's probably something better I could do, but... fuck, I only have a few seconds left. Okay, this... Yeah, that'll do. There's probably more I could have done, but whatever. It's not terrible, apart from the fact that, you know, I gave him a bajillion draws, but, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, right, yes, that's why it's able to do it. Okay, gotcha, yes, no, that does make more sense. God, that's so weird. God, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Text sometimes. It's so clunky. Monsters you control that mention Junt Warrior. That in itself is mentioning Junt Warrior, so that's why it works. That's so weird. If you want to see stuff to make this deck work, there is this guy on YouTube named Dueling But Synchron that has made it to Master with the deck multiple times on YouTube constantly. Also, you would like... Okay, honestly, that will probably help a lot. I'm definitely a much more of a visual learner than trying to read it through text and then visualizing it, so that probably is going to help. Also, it's Radiant Typhoon and Sky Striker. It's Radiant... Oh, okay, never mind. I did it. You mean the banish part? Yeah. You mean the part where it's like, hey, by the way, any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. Yeah. Yeah, Herald negates as a said spells or Baron. Yeah, no, I understand. No, that part I understand. No, I have, that part I do understand. Yeah, no, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Newbie. I'm not the type to, like, just look at the yellow and be like, ooh, effect, you know. I have actually... I was able to get up to, you know, master rank a few times. It's just obviously when I'm playing a deck that it's not, that I'm not super familiar with, it's just... Is this still going? No, it's not. I was wondering if I could try and get more winnings by totally not gambling. You got a Discord? I get trigger happy. Understandable. Nah, you're not dumb. You're helping out. I do appreciate it. I do get... I do get the feeling of sometimes where it's just like, God, I just want you to pilot the deck that I know because I know what to do in this situation, and it's... But, yes, I do have a Discord. No, when it comes to, decks that I'm familiar with... Why was this work in progress? Oh, right, because I didn't have, Rex Tremend. I could probably replace that for something else, in all honesty. Like, I put in, I don't know, Aerial Eater or something. And then have it be playable. Yeah, there's like stuff where it's like I could get, you know, I could craft the third maiden, but you know, it's so expensive, you know, valuable ultra rare crystals. Yeah, like I did have an Odeon work in progress for like control, you know, there's, you know, I got stuff. Archfiend. This build looked interesting to me. I did actually like the look of this build. This is the problem, right? Because, you know, I could either invest in decks that I know are going to win, like Cool Toon, which I actually still need to update since the ban, the recent ban list. I still think they should have hit Cool Toon Synchro, personally. Like... Yeah, it hits the consistency by hitting Rico and Mix. Rotary being at 1 was the most obvious choice in the world. I don't know why they didn't do that from the beginning. To sell packs, probably, even though it's a super rare? So, I don't know. This absolutely should have always been at 1 copy. No question. But yeah, I think Cool Toon Synchro should have been hit. Like, it should be put at 1 copy. Is overtuning? Overtuning, yes. Overtuning is in Master Duel. If I can spell it correctly, that is. Oh my god, how do you spell it? There it is. Yeah, no, overtuning's at 3 copies. Overtuning and Red Nova are good replacements. Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen people use it. By the way, while we're taking a break, we got some new cards that we can look up for anyone interested. We have some new cards that we can take a look at. Let me also move this over here so I can... Yep. Phydralis has been added. I mean, I probably should have waited until this came out because this would have been a great card to add to the deck. So, 10,000 more years of Synchro Slop and also Cool Toon support. Hey, Comfy, thank you for the lurk. Appreciated. So, yeah, no, this is, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a really, really, really good card for Synchro decks, or Synchro focus decks. So this card is fantastic in Cool Toon. And it will also help out some other stuff, though. So, yeah, this is the big one, 3 copies. We're getting Fairy Tale, which is one that I'm interested in playing. It looks fun. We're also getting Predaplant, which I'm interested in only because it might make Rose Dragon stronger. There's a build with Rose Dragon that I've seen, which looks pretty fun. And then Trains, which I'm definitely going to be playing next week. We're gonna Gustav all over my rocket. 1 million more years of Speeder Slop, 10,000 more years of branded support. So yeah, those are the ones that we're getting. Also other confirmed cards: Tellarknight, Constellar, and X-Sabers, because that got support recently. Anyway, New cards. Trying to remember which ones I've actually talked about. I think it's from here. Yes. All right, from here is when we got the new cards. So, Gores! New Gores retrain! Emissaries of Darkness, level 7, Dark Fiend effect monster. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. If you take battle or effect damage, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, gain 2,000 life points. Then you can apply one of these effects, special summon one of Emissaries of Darkness from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Destroy up to 2 opponents' attack position monsters. During the end phase, if this card is special summoned, you can target one trap in your graveyard, set it. Oh, now that you're in the Discord, by the way, how do you want me to pronounce your name? Is it Lele? Lily? Lilo? No. If you don't mind posting links to these decks, people, Lele? Okay, perfect. Then yeah, if you don't mind posting the links in the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I'd very much appreciate it. Because my brain is a sieve, I swear to God, sometimes. So, need a bit. It'll just help me remember. But I don't know actually, even though I did the verify thing. Oh, it's case sensitive. That might be the reason. Because I know that's tripped people up a few times. It's case sensitive. No, you did it correctly. You did it correctly. Try. Weird. Go delete the message. Try again. Try typing it in. If you copied it in from the rules, try typing it in yourself. It's a bit finicky with it sometimes. Honestly, I need to update the verify system with the Discord one because it's just a bit more nicer. Yeah, no, it's been weird. Try capital V. If it doesn't work, I'll see what I can do on my end. I should be able to just... I'm wondering if the bot is down. Yeah, no, it definitely should. It definitely should be working. It was working yesterday. Just give me a sec. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let me see if I can do it on my end. 1 second. Ugh, why is Discord such a pain sometimes? Ugh. Alright, I'll sort that out. Okay, I'll try and sort that out later. Thank you for the patience. Sorry, I do apologize for this. I will try and get that sorted for you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your understanding. Anyway, back to new cards. I think this card's fine. If I had to put my I think it's fine. I do find it interesting that it's any effect damage. It doesn't have to be your opponent. So you could probably do some shenanigans there with that. And then you can get, what, 2 level 7s? Xyz into a level 7. That card's cool, but you know what's cooler? Synchro Emergency, because Synchron. You know what? You're right. So, who's... That's not Lady... It's not Lady Gauze, is it? That's... Who is that? I don't know who that is. Huh. Anyway. I think that was the token. Weird. Anyway, bingo! Choose one monster or column that is completely occupied and destroy all cards in that column. Then each player draws 1 card. 2, you can manage this card from your graveyard and activate one of these effects. Destroy 5 monsters in your main monster zone or 5 cards in your spell and trap card zone, then draw 2 cards. Destroy 5 monsters in your opponent's main monster zone or 5 cards in their spell and trap card zone. They draw 2 cards. This is very funny. I don't think this card's good, but I think it's quite funny. With their emulation of... the emulation of trying to make stuff. Why did this break? There we go. All right. Just go open them up all here while I got them. All right. Starting from here. Free agents. Mystic Call. Level 5 water spellcaster tuner effect monster. You can use the first or second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can discard one other spellcaster monster or 1 spell trap card. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can banish 1 level 4 spellcaster monster from your deck, and if you do, during the end phase of this turn, add it to your hand or special summon it. You don't get many spellcaster water types at level 5. I might be dumb. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be used for. I know what this is supposed to be used for. Cartoon Shade. Level 1 Dark Illusion effect monster cannot be normal summoned to set, must be special summoned from your hand, or if a monster that cannot be normal summoned to set in the field, if a monster that cannot be normal summoned to set, you can only special summon Cartoon Shade once per turn this turn. That was a bit clunky. Let me try that again. This can only be special summoned from your hand if a monster that cannot be normal summoned / set is on the field. There we go. You can only special summon 1 Cartoon Shade once per turn this way. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 monster with 2,000 attack defense from your deck to your hand that cannot be normal summoned or set. If this card is on the field as tributed, you can target 1 card on the field, or up to 2 if you control a monster with 2,000 attack defense. Return it to the hand. Okay, so this works with Toon and Drytron, which is very funny. I don't know why. I don't know why this working with Drytron is quite funny. It's just kind of a bit weird with the typing. Like, it's not a machine, it's a illusion. But... that is quite funny. I don't know. I don't know. It'll be good in the it'll be serviceable in the Toon deck, especially with all the Toon support that came out recently. Curse Paper Retribution. You can use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Target 1 monster you control and 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy your monster, and if you do, negate the opponent card's effect until the end of this turn. If this set card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effect. Good card in Genesis. It's the Emissary of Darkness token he summons. Really? Okay. But yeah, this is a good Genesis card. Probably not that great in Advanced. Corpse Seller Crow. Ah, there's an ad on at the moment. I'll wait a sec. I'll wait for the ad to finish. It gives me a chance to eat my my cheese and cracker, which I still have to my side. What emote is that? Is that the beaver from Donkey Kong Country? I think that's the beaver from Donkey Kong Country. Oh, all right. Ad break's over. Welcome back. I haven't talked about the card yet. I noticed that the ad was playing. All right. Corpse Seller Crow, normal trap card. Send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard up to the number of traps in graveyards with different names, +1, max 4. Then you can apply one of these effects. Special summon one of the monsters sent to the graveyard. Set one of the spell trap cards sent to the graveyard, except Corpse Seller Crow. If it is a quick play spell or trap, it can be activated this turn. I've seen people talking about this card with Paleooptic. What's it called? Paleozoic. There we go. I've been seeing people talk about this with Paleozoic. It's not a, I remember Paleozoic at the beginning of Master Duel. And I remember it being much more popular beforehand, but I'm trying to figure if there's anything else I could see this working with. I mean, I guess arguably some trap-heavy decks, but it's not as, you know, like Odeon or something, but yeah. It's not my area of expertise, so I'm not entirely sure. Now this card, Coral Eanectis, the Shimmering Shining Dragon. Shimmering Shining Splendor. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can reveal it and one other monster card in your hand. Special summon both. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except water monsters. And then if your opponent cannot target water link monsters you control with card effects while you control Umi. I think this is a really good card. I think this also will go pretty great with other water decks. So I've seen people say like, oh yay, more ways for Mermail to summon from the hand, because that, you know, because that's what they needed. No, I think this is great for the Umi cards, because right now the Umi cards are like, I want them to be a thing by themselves. I don't want them to just be a thing that you just shove into like Mermail. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to be their own thing. And this helps them out quite a bit. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yo, it's Dad! He's back with the milk! Dark Armored Dragon Retrain. Dark Armored Dragon Punisher. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having exactly 3 dark monsters in your graveyard. You can only use the first and second effects of this card name once per turn. You can reveal this card in your hand. Special summon 1 level 6 or lower dark monster from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except dark monsters. During the main phase, quick effect, you can banish up to 3 dark monsters from your graveyard, then target an equal number of cards on the field, destroy them. Unfortunately, I think Dad has been falling on hard times. I don't think this is particularly great. Yeah, no, I can't see that. I mean, I don't know what this is, Malice support. Because that's what they needed. Rocket support, I guess, yeah. God, if you have 3 Malices in your Retro and Archfiend, I could see it working with also, that's true, but like I just don't see it being that important, you know? I don't know. It just seems a bit lower, man. Like, I could see this maybe working in Genesis, but I don't really see it being a thing in Advanced. It's level 7, right? Yeah, level 7, Dark Dragon. There might be some stuff. Yeah, there might be some stuff there. It's good in Malice, but the only place I see it probably working if is Rocket. Yeah. Well, have more Rocket support then, Rocket players. The new overframes also make this useful. That's true. We shall see. Oh, okay. I like this card because it's a reference. The world's greatest gallant thief. Level 10 Wind Warrior effect monster. If you control no monsters, you can tribute summon this card face up by tributing monsters from your hand and or your opponent's field. Excuse me. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. When your opponent activates a card effect in the hand, graveyard, or banishment, and this card was normal summoned, quick effect, you can negate the effect, and if you do, destroy that card. During the battle phase, quick effect, you can reveal your entire hand, change all opponent's monsters to defense position. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, this is two references in one. It's a reference to the real Thief of Legend Goemon, but also it's a reference to Konami's own video game series, Ganbare Goemon, which is their old series. One sec. Let me see if I could get a picture. Ganbare Goemon. Yeah, this dude. This is Konami's own. Yeah, this is Konami's own like video game Goemon series. He has a bunch of different video games. I don't think they have done anything new with him recently. They made him, they yassified him also. Okay, I don't think it's supposed to be a direct reference to their video game series, but there's definitely similarities with the color scheme and everything, but they yassified him, which is very funny. This is Canine Ripper on steroids. It's a good card. No, it is. I think this is a good card. He's also a sort of retrain of Gallant Ninja. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Gallant Ninja is like a reference to Goemon, like the legend. But, no, I find this one interesting. It's level 10 also. Level 10 Wind. Which is some interesting typing. Jiraiya, but blue hair looking ass. I mean, he's the original. Like, this is a reference. I mean, Jiraiya's hair is a reference probably to this more than the other way around, you know, with some depictions of Goemon. But yeah. I'd be interested to see if this card how this card works in practice. And then finally, Spell Power Attainment. After 1,000 years, we finally have Endymion support. You can only activate this card with this card's name once per turn. Add one card that mentions spell counters from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except Spell Power Attainment. Then if you control a level 7 or higher Endymion monster card, you can remove any number of spell counters from your field, and if you do, negate the effects of that many face-up cards your opponent controls, and if you do that, destroy them. He is, I showed this to my friend Amoni, he is an Endymion player. Yeah, no, this is a good card. It's a starter, and it's a better card going second. Like, I like this type of design in Yu-Gi-Oh! with like a lot of the more recent cards. I am a big fan of the cards that are decent going first, but even better going second, to give a bit more power to the going second players. There's been a few cards with that designed recently. Mind Mirror Force comes to mind. Obviously, Draco Tails, you know, Ketu card. There's others off the top of my... There are others that exist. Those are just the ones that are coming to my head immediately. But, like, I like that as a design. I like that. I like the idea of, like, okay, they work going first, so they're not bricks, but they're even better going second to give, like, a bit more power, staying power. I think that is a good design philosophy, and this falls into that. So, it's also a quick play. So you can also set it. So yeah, you could also set it on your to play on your opponent's turn. Yeah, Synchro Emergency, Jump Signal, Ketu, Fall of Albaz, RDA Trap. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. You're absolutely right. It's good. I like it. All right. I am using my Hecker hands, for he is a grabby lad. I would touch you. Touching is good, unless it's not done consensually, in which case it's not good. Hey, grabby. All right. Right. Okay, once more into the trenches. We'll do a few more, and then I'll have to call it. I'll take out my junk and whip it at them. Now, there's a lot of decks coming out that I'm excited for. I want to try Umi, if I can make it a full-ass deck. This is an interesting hand. But I got a good starter. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet, legit quiet. Yeah. Let me make mistakes. I will make mistakes. Let me make mistakes. Right. There's the Molcharmy. Okay. Juntmeister. Okay, here we get... Junk Armor. Since it's added to hand, you activate effect. Summon Junk Armor. Doesn't get him the draw also. Junk Armor effect. We special summon... What do I want to special summon? What do I want to special summon? What do I want to special summon? Okay, if I get Junt Synchron. If I get the Junt Synchron, I can lower the Juntmeister. Okay. Let's go give him a draw. Do I want to... Do I want to activate this? Do I want to activate this? Okay. Alright, okay. Follow along with me. Follow along with the logic of this, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw. And I'll try this immediately. I know I don't have protection. You don't need to tell me. I know there's a way that I could have protected, but I'm doing it this way so I don't give him the draw. I'm gonna take the risk. Yes, okay. It worked because, and the reason why I did that is because I did not see any, response from my opponent's side. So it worked out. All right. We're gonna go, okay, how do I want to do this? We're gonna go first into Rage Rose Witch. To get the Garden Maiden. Nice. Then we're gonna go into Axel Stardust Dragon. Just try and keep my main monster spaces clear. Okay, activate effect. We will get back... What do I want to get back? What do I want to get back? What do I want to get back? I still can summon Stardust Trail. I can... I think I want to get back... Do I get back Jet Synchron? This counts as Stardust Dragon, right? I'm honestly doing this as... Yes, okay. I was doing that as a test more than anything. Right, so... I can go into... this. Is there anything better I can do? I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can... Okay, so we got the Synchro. I could go into that. I could go into Crimson Dragon. That won't let me get the Synchro Rumble, though, because I've... Okay, okay, I still got my normal summon. Okay, we're going to Stardust Trail. Right, I can go into Psyframe Omega. I will do that. I could summon back, I could activate Rose Maiden effect. One Dragon Synchro monster in my graveyard. Okay, so I can get that back. Okay, right. I think we got this. I think we got this. Get back this. Okay, yo, chat, do you believe? Okay, so I'm not gonna... Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get the Synchro Rumble because I'm on the draw, but that's fine. That's not the goal. Goal is to do this. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon out. Hand rip. I probably should have done this beforehand, but whatever. Okay, also, it's Orcust. All right, okay. I think that was decent. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, like, I mean, okay, I didn't need the Jet Synchron. So that's a bit weird, but yeah. Hitting the Orcust crescendo is pretty big. Fiendsmith. I gotta negate this, don't I? I don't want him to get fiends in his graveyard. I'm gonna negate it. God damn it. Fallen and virtuous. Okay, I still have an infinite. I still have Jiraishin. Yeah, Fallen Valbars. Or Albion, sorry. That's gonna do nothing. Yeah, God, that's rough. Okay, I still have the infinite. I still got the Jiraishin, so it's not completely lost. Yep, there's the Lacrima. Wait, I did Lacrima to I guess he has the, Yep, had the Fabled Lure in his hand. I can summon Rage Road Witch, that's funny. Might as well summon that. Do I destroy all monsters here? God, because he hasn't normal summoned yet, so he could summon the Lacrima, so no, there's no point. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, Fabled Lure into Requiem, and then when he gets to the, I'll negate the Engraver once he gets to that point. Or he's thinking. Or he's thinking. Yeah, I need to get used to going into Axel Synchron to do the play that you mentioned. Do this, get what was it? It was do this, get Trail. And then go from those two into Despia. Or Dispater. Oh, sorry. Dispater, not Despia. That's something different. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, make your play. You gotta choose to do something. You got, like, I don't know how many seconds you got left. Probably would have been better also to get the, instead of getting the Jet Synchron, to get the Assault Synchron. Okay, alright, there we go. So, Requiem effect. Yep. Summon the Lacrima from hand. Yep. Yep, I'll allow it. Fiendsmith. It's got 2 cards in hand. Do I know what those are? don't think I know what they are. Because he added the lacrima to... He added the lacrima to his hand? So yeah, no, I don't think I know what they are. So that means... Could be Orcust, because, well, Orcust Crescendo, so... Could be just doing the Fiendsmith line at the moment. Man, this dude is thinking. Greetings. Hey, Cornetto. Greetings to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping a smile on my head. Okay. Oh my lord. Time limit win. Yep, he was just stalling. Nice. I'm a patient bastard, so I don't mind waiting. I'm lurking here as I waste my UR essence away in order to make a pure Fortune Lady deck. You know what? That's your UR crystals. You do what you want with it. Hey, look, I'm playing Junk Synchron, so I can't judge. Also, I'm waiting for, like, the new pack NetSuite because there's a bunch of stuff in there that I care about, and yeah, it's gonna be expensive. Okay, so, right. I'm going second, but I got a draw. This is not... Okay, I saw the username, I saw the profile picture, I saw the mate, and it was none of them. It was absolutely none of them. It was Dragoonity the whole time. All right, get that Dragon Ravine. That's great. That's great. I'm sorry for this. I really am. Unless you got something for it. Gold bot? Yep. All right, never mind. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. What prompted me into making a Fortune Lady deck? I have a Gifting Exodia deck that uses Fortune Lady water to draw cards. Step 1, draw cards. Step 2, Step 3, profit. Alright, had a more Charmy as well. Okay, call me crazy, this still looks beatable. Also, I'm going to turn this on so I remember to do the emergency teleport trick that you told me about, because I got no other cards that I can play, so that's not going to cause any problems. Step 2, organize a fighting game tournament. Well, we turning into the King of Fighters? Okay, so it's Dragoonity Falcon. Step 2, get my gift exchange cards and golden moon coin to send all pieces of Exodia to my opponent's hand? That is very funny. Pyretic Seals pass. Oh. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, maybe... Oh, crap. Maybe I don't... Shit, maybe I don't want to... Fuck. Okay, they have one card in hand. What is the odds that it's gonna be Droll? Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me. I didn't mean to click that. You don't need to tell me. I know my mistake. Yep. You don't need to tell me. I know the mistake I made. Well, I mean, I guess I could just normal summon it now. If I really want to. Oh. Hey, Metal Wolf, how are we doing? Are you kidding me? It was a dominant? Okay. Well, I go battle, hit over this. I go main 2. And then start a synchron, I guess. As I said, I'm giving it Zodia. I'm not here to win, I'm here to lose to myself. Alright, we'll go Crossroads Sonic Chick. Did Stardust get support? A while ago, but, okay. Yeah, I could totally make this work. Yeah, no, Stardust got, well, it wasn't Stardust specifically, it was like, it was a bunch of, like, Yusei card retrain, so it's more like junk synchron type stuff, but yeah, no, there was, some stuff added. Also, I'm just free to do this, so I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only problem now is that I can't activate Synchro Fellowship, so, don't worry about it, though. Alright. Yeah, we're getting some new, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yugi stuff, soon. Hopefully. With the rituals. Okay, we'll go Jump Meister, Rager's Witch, send Garden Maiden, activate Jump Meister effect. I will show Scrap Warrior, I guess. And Jump Meister. Oh, I could add Jump Signal. No, I think I do want Junk Armor. Junk Armor, activate effect. Trying to think if I want to do this. I think I do. I think I do. We go TG Librarian. We'll go Axel Synchro. We'll get back. We'll get back thingy. What was it called? Then well, we didn't. There's no reason for us to hand rep. I guess we just go Baron. We'll go Baron and then destroy that. That really should be it. We'll go Synchro Rumble and then 1-7. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. All right, cool. Okay, I have enough time for one more today, chat. Let's see if we can get to gold free with freaking Junk Synchron. And then next week will be trains. And also, for anyone who's here, it's actually my birthday next week also. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Sup, I'm new, I'm here to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, first step, don't play this deck. Probably not the most easiest to learn immediately. But yes. It's my birthday next Tuesday, but I will be doing probably a event on the Saturday next week is the current plan. So UT says happy birthday. Thank you. I'm almost Unk. I am almost Unk status. Oh god. It's Runic! Hey Simon, do I just ash this? I don't want to deal with Runic. I'm ashing. I'm probably not supposed to. I'm almost certain I'm not supposed to, but I'm doing it. I'm just gonna pray. Doing good? Nice. But yeah, no, UD, there's some like nice starter decks which are are good to try and learn the basics. I will admit what? I'm sorry, what? What? I think you're supposed to ash. That's what I thought. I thought you were supposed to ash Fountain. Also, what? I've never seen this card before in my life. What? Anyway, okay. Assault zone? Guess I'll just get Assault Sonic Warrior? Alright. Reveal Scrap Warrior, summon Junkmeister, activate Junkmeister effect. Then we'll get Junk Armor. We already have Junk Synchron and Signal. Activate Junk Armor effect. Summon that. And summon Assault Warrior. Activate Assault Warrior effect. Right, we add, what do we want to add? I just scrap Synchron in this situation. Okay, we get Scrap Warrior. Activate Scrap Warrior. Activate Assault Sonic Warrior effect. We'll get Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. We're not going to get Stardust Synchron because we're about to get thingy. We're about to get Junk Speeder, so we're about to summon it anyway. Right. Junk Synchron. Can I get... Is there any way that I can get... No, there isn't. I think we just go into Jump Speeder right now. Right. By the way, I said throwing my UR Essence away, but funnily enough, the majority of UR Essence is not going into Fortune Lady card, but instead 3 copies of Effect Veiler. Okay, well, I mean, that's useful. That's useful. Hey, we did it. What the fuck was... What was their deck? Wait, one sec. God. Looking... Yeah, no, it is match history, isn't it? What? Confirm opponent's deck. What were they playing? What the... Chat, what am I looking at? What the fuck it... What am I... It gets worse the more I look at it. That's some... Yeah, this is some Morganite bullshit. You're absolutely right. This is... Alright. Well, that's that. Jesus Christ. Damn, I don't even get a rate. I'm just curious. I'm just seeing like God, it's not even nice enough to give me a rate. Because, yeah, you need to do a rating duel. So, like, yeah, go through the master ranks and just get to that level. Which I am not. I am not at that level. I was actually kind of curious to see if it would show me my win-loss record, because I don't think I've ever actually, like, just, like, looked it up. I'm curious. I'm curious what it is. Data, login days, total number of packs opened. Don't look at that, chat. Number of standard duels. Total number of duels. That'll be in like dueling rooms as well. What's that? Let me get my calculator open. 2114 divided by 1297 equals... No, wait, shit, sorry. I did it the wrong way around. It's supposed to be the other way around. 1294 divided by 2114. I'm just curious. 61%. 61% win record. I'll take that. That's above average. With the amount of bullshit that I play sometimes, yeah, I'll take that. About the same for the total number of PvP duels as well, 60.8%. Yeah, no, I'll take that. I am above average. That's what that means to me. So perfectly happy about that. All right. Well, chats, this is where we're going to end things off for tonight. It is still very hot and humid here, which is making me very sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. So we will be back next week for yugioh, but there might be something special happening. I'll have to see, I have to figure out how I want to do it, because we got trains we got the new pack and stuff next week, so maybe that will be delayed till the week after, we'll have to see. Because I got something very fun next week, maybe, if I could get it all sorted. So look forward to that, because it's going to be something different, and hopefully something very funny. So, yeah. I'll leave that tease. Let's see. Let me do the thing which I always forget to do, which is raid another channel. Let's see. Who do we have online at the moment? You know, someone playing Malice. What's this one?
Probably don't need 2 Dust Tornado and Olin Wind, so I can pick out one of those.
Let's go over here, shall let's try seeing what this person's doing. All right, chat. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all next time. All right. Peace.
Soul, wait, look at him.